What's going on, everyone? It is Jace and Toby the Beagle, and you are watching the Heartbreaker Guitars YouTube channel. Alright guys, so today we're checking out something really cool from Furch Guitars. This is the GC CR yellow 9-string with a Sunburst. And this thing is just absolutely phenomenal. You may have seen some of our other 9-string videos, but if you haven't, this is an incredibly unique instrument. It is essentially half 12-string on strings 1 through 3, and then on strings 4 through 6, just single. So what that means is both when you're flat picking and fingerstyle, you have a completely new approach to playing the instrument. However, these are very playable, so there's not a learning curve or anything like that that makes it difficult to play chords. In fact, I would even say that in a lot of ways it makes it easier for you, especially compared to trying to play on a normal 12-string. If you're a fingerstyle player, for example, and you want to do a little bit of the Travis pick, on a 12-string, that will prove very difficult just because of the extra strings that you have to account for. There's not as much string spacing. You just don't have as much room to move around, essentially. But on this, you are fully able to use those bottom 3 strings. And yeah, it makes it a lot easier just if you want to play fingerstyle, but you still want that kind of 12-string shimmer. And when you're picking, you get this really interesting sound where the bass notes are a lot more highlighted than they would be on a 12-string, because with these lower notes, you'd typically have octave here, octave here, octave here. However, on this, you get that really nice shimmer up top from strings 1 through 3. But then on the bottom, you get that kind of solid low-end sound. So it's a really nice, well-balanced kind of tone. But let's go ahead and do a little playing. All right, so it looks like Toby has rejoined us, but we're gonna go ahead and check out some of the specs on this guitar. So of course we've got a Sunburst finish on this, which is gorgeous, but you probably can't tell that this is a cedar top. Additionally, we've got an Indian rosewood back and sides, and cedar and Indian rosewood is always a lovely combination. There's lots of low and low mid frequencies that you're really able to access, and especially on this guitar, you get a really expansive range of tonality. We have got a nut width of 1 7/8 as well as a scale of 25.5, and this bad boy comes equipped with an onboard Anthem Stage Pro, which is really user-friendly, really simple, especially the battery change. Just 1 click out, change the battery, 1 click in. Really simple, really elegant too, this guitar. It's very quickly becoming one of my favorite like types of guitars that I've seen, just because it's innovative. It's something new. It creates a very interesting playing experience for the guitarist, just because it's so user-friendly. First of all, like it doesn't feel strange at all or anything like that to be playing half 12 string, half 6 string. It feels very natural, and also it captures such different tones than a regular 6 string or a regular 12 string would. There goes Toby. And you really get this opportunity to create different things than you would with either one of those types of guitars. And I think for singer-songwriters, for just songwriters in general, this will provide inspiration. It will be very interesting for you to sit down with this guitar and just see what comes to your mind when you hear the different range of tones that this thing can access. But let's go ahead and do a little more playing. All right, guys, that about does it for us today in the Heartbreaker Guitars Lounge. Once again, my name is Jace. We've been checking out this awesome Furch Yellow GCCR 9-string. Guys, the 9-string is such an interesting concept for a guitar, and it's one that I feel like may sound a bit weird in concept, but in execution, Furch has pulled off something really, really cool here. Very inspiring. Definitely very different too. It's not just a gimmick. It creates a very different sound. It's very unique, which we have come to expect from Furch. Of course, at this point, just being unique and innovative and interesting. And I think this guitar is a perfect encapsulation of the Furch spirit of always trying to grow and innovate in the way that we as guitar players can adapt and use instruments to further inspire ourselves. So if you want to check out this specific Sunburst model, it will be on the website under serial number 98092. Once again, fantastic guitar, highly recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.